Well, howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls. And welcome to this, another brand new day. My computer, it's at least not going ticka, 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 but you can probably hear the thing going thrum, thrum, thrum. I'm adjusting my pop shield. Very sorry. And on my lap, I have running around a very fluffy, silly goose. Yes, indeed. Just to show you that my hamsters are all very, very healthy and good. This, of course, is Little Dust Mop. This is after he's been trimmed. After I trimmed his fur down so it's a lot shorter. It's still quite much, isn't it? He is a very, very fluffy boy. So, I'm going to put him back in his cage. As you can see, he wants to go down. And that's okay. But he's a sweetie, and I just wanted to show you that he's okay. So I'm going to put him back into his cage. Into his home. There you go, little guy. Ta-da! He will hopefully be good now. He was up and wandering on the other side, and so I just made some noise, and he wandered over to see what was happening, and so I just scooped him up and then put him on my lap, and then, ta-da, I went and showed him off. I'm going to have to live with this thing being super, super loud, and so is everyone going to have to live with this being super loud until I can find a replacement fan. It does not stop being loud now. I blew all the dust out of it, so it's nice and good inside of there, only now it's always loud. So until I get that fan replacement, which I'm going to try and look it up after I find out the size, and then see if I can get some help, because I've still got the sword of Damocles hanging over my head financially. I mean, I'd gotten that thing from the government saying, yes, we have sent off the collections for 1,000 and some odd, and we hit you with the small amount first. But are they going to keep hitting me? I don't know. I honestly have no clues. I have to wait until this payday to find out what my disability is going to be. If it's down to $750 instead of what it should be, then I'm going to have to come online and go, oh my God, can you please help me from being evicted? Sort of thing. Yay. Anyway, though, also, it's been just a day. Well, I mean, not a day today. Yeah. Pardon my looking at my lips after I wipe them off. My lips? My fingers after I wipe off my lips. I went walkies last night. That was a good thing. It is so warm. I mean, all I did was put on my summer jacket last night. I had to roll up the sleeves and keep it unzipped. It was so warm. It was raining, so I carried my umbrella, but I did the 3-mile walk up to Walmart, 3-mile walk back. Now, when I went to my appointment to the cardiologist on Friday, I was upset by my pulse and by my blood pressure. I have a at least mild case, of white lab coat syndrome, especially when I'm nervous. Which is, what happens is, if you take your, say your blood pressure at home, and it'll be like, let's just say 120/80. But you go into the doctor's office to get it done, and it's 130/90, because you're nervous. So getting it done in an institutional setting gives everything an artificial boost. I have at least a small case of that. So I don't think my blood pressure has gone up. I'm not sure how high my pulse has gone up. I know that it has. But on the EKG, when they took it, when I was just sitting there and laying back on the bed thing, because you got to lie back on these bench bed things, and then they hook up things, and it reads all the electrical stuff from your body. My pulse was 66. Now that sounds not bad, does it? 66? I mean, especially since the average is 72 to 92. So 66, that's pretty good. Except that like 6-8 months ago, it was 45 when I was going on that 6-mile walkies every single day. And then I started letting myself go a bit by not going walkies every single day. And a couple months back, my pulse was 55. Now I've gone to the cardiologist and it's 66. That's 20 beats per minute more. Oh, how much my cardiac system has gone downhill because I haven't gone out walking every single day. Except that's true and not true, because as stated, I do have that white lab coat syndrome thing. That is so loud, and that raises my blood pressure too, unreasonably so. The minute that the fan starts going ticka 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 ticka, I start getting just unreasonably angry and frustrated. I don't know what it is about that sound, but it just clicks inside of my head and everything starts heating up. So that's joyous. Even if it's not hurting the machine, it's hurting me. Thumbs up for that. Ugh. So yeah, went walkies in the rain, and oh my goodness. Oh, feels like it was like a, you know, those cush balls? Only instead of like soft and rubber, it was spikes, and it was right inside here in my lungs. Yay for that. I'm very juicy this morning. My sinuses are going overtime. As you may have heard, I'm pretty sure I sound at least a little bit nasal. My sinuses are clogged. I have been blowing my nose. I don't know why I looked over to the side. I have been blowing my nose like crazy. So, yay. Thumbs up for that. One thing that I have been listening to, an abrupt 45-degree change in momentum and direction, there we go, has been Poppy. Now, there's this person called Poppy. If you have no idea whom I'm talking about, I'll give you a bit of a background. There was originally this person, I can't remember what her name was, but she had a public persona that was very similar to what Poppy has been. And not only that, the person that was managing Poppy was also the manager of this person that was pre-Poppy. And so that's been kind of a nasty situation. There's been lawsuits between that person and the manager. At first, Poppy herself had said no, that none of this is true. Now that she's been backing away, she's not a part of her manager team anymore, and she's on a different label. She's been saying, yeah, this manager guy, this stuff is true. So who knows what's going on. But the first person who did the Poppy stuff got the real short end of the stick. But, be that as it may, the person that plays Poppy now has really made a 180-degree turn in what her music was. Her music was, light and pop and not really heavy duty. And then the album before her latest one, she suddenly started mixing death metal into this stuff. And I've listened to some of the songs that she'd done then, and it's okay, but some of the criticism has been that it wasn't organic to the music. It was pushed in to say, hey, look, I'm hardcore. And so it was okay, but not special. But her latest album, I Disagree, has gone full on metal. And it is incredible. I have been listening a lot. And I mean, when I say incredible, it's not that it's incredible like metal or incredible this or incredible that. It's its own thing. It incorporates metal. It in fact, at some point at the beginning and the end of her song, it sounds a lot like the group Baby Metal. Baby Metal? I can't even remember that. It's that one Japanese metal group, and I wish I could remember their name, but I'm really, really tired. Hopefully it's a Baby something. Good Lord, I've reacted to some of their music and I've really liked it, but there you go. It's very similar to that. But a lot of her songs on there are just really good. It's like she just went, oh, you think I'm being a poser? Tell you what, here's this. And Nah, she's not a poser. It's really weird. She's still this thin, like white to the point of almost albinism person. And she's very waif-like and ethereal, getting into these wild costumes as the thrash metal people behind her are wailing on their guitars. It's just, it is an amazing mix. And so if you're ready for something that's interesting and different, give that a shot. It's definitely worth a thumbs up. Which I say is still proof that while the music industry is dumbing things down, they're just trying to hit lowest common denominator. Individual artists are proving still that music can be something more than what is presented by the music industry. It is not by itself dumbed down. It is still amazing, and people are doing amazing things with music, and thumbs up for that. It is a good thing. Definitely a good thing. Past that, I've just been thinking. I did a lot of thinking on characters and situations for my stories. I didn't think out, well, I did think on one thing in particular, because there's sometimes my flitting attention span is okay. And that's, I was dealing with my cosmic horror pantheon, the Angekura, and then suddenly I remembered, oh yeah, I was working on this story with the guy Lyle Goddard and his existential crisis and the existential crisis of a sibling that's not really a sibling, and just reworked it all in my head to keep it there and fresh and not forgotten, because I do want to finish writing it. So again, I went and kept something alive until I can get my body moving, which, like I say, and it's true, I am really, really close to getting my fiction reading thing for my stories done. Oh, excuse me. I went and ate a bit of food and drank some Diet Cola, and I keep belching. My sincere apologies. My sinuses keep running. My throat keeps catching. I'm filled with phlegm. I feel good. I mean, mentally, I feel pretty good. Physically, I feel okay. You know, if this is positive and negative, you know, I'm like right here. I'm still firmly on the positive side. It's just at the same time, ugh, I feel, and ugh, I feel, and ugh, I feel. Now, I'm still clear, thank goodness. It's just because of the sinus drainage and all that with all the extra coughing and such. Thumbs up for that. But past that, just playing games, trying my best to record. I got a video, my dig site Minecraft thing going up. And half of it is filled with this thing sounding like this and going ticka 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 ticka, because it doesn't stop anymore and makes ticking sounds at random. So I don't know if anyone's going to be watching, but all of my videos, if it starts going ticka ticka ticka, I can't just stop, because that might be 2, 3, 4 hours of trying before it finally stops going ticka ticka ticka, and then I can continue? No. I might get one thing done a day that way. Not good. So I just gotta hope, and then hope that people don't just change to a different channel. Literally. No, that was supposed to be changed to a different channel. Literally. I got my body hand motions mixed up. So, thumbs up for that. But past that, just playing games on my own, still doing stuff. I've actually been, I bought for, I think it was the 360 or some, Doom for the 360 way back when, whichever one, for the original Xbox or whatever, but it was the one where you had the flashlight that you had to put away when if you had your flashlight out, you didn't have your gun, and if you had your gun, you didn't have your flashlight. And now I can see the aesthetic what they were going for. At the time, that was too big a push. People wanted lights. They were getting used to that, and taking it away was just frustrating. So I could see what they were trying to do, and now they got an okay compromise because I'm replaying it on PC now. And it's got a flashlight that you can keep up all the time, but it only will run for like 30 seconds at a time, and then you gotta sit there in the dark and recharge it. So, it works. It's fun. Click. Denture's not fitting. I gotta somehow figure out a way to get them relined. I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker, and it is a range of 20 to 25 because even though I count, that was not English, even though I count in American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my depression, fibro, brain damage, and more, oy vey, oy vey. So let me call up my Chrome. Althea F, thank you very, very much. And Vebro, I'm not sure, but thank you very much. Gon Salman, thank you very, very much. Ali Shabira, thank you very, very much. Greatly appreciated. Latency, except an X instead of an A, and a good idea, thank you. Sawyer Burton, thumbs up and thank you. Then we have Black and Reed, greatly appreciated. And Sam Cooper, thank you very, very much. Kathy Kit's Cat, here's hoping things get better. Hope he smokes. And I'm sorry about your father-in-law. Oy vey. Jordan Ashford, thank you very, very much. And Viper Crossing 82, thumbs up and thank you. Irene Aldana, thank you very much. Very cool, I like the name a lot. Heath Wackerly, I like that name too, thank you very much. Then we have A, thank you very much. Christian Ladd, thumbs up and thank you. Colin Reisenauer, good to see you in the comments. Young Prince, thumbs up and thank you. We have Russian Timing, greatly appreciated. Bailey Snyder, thumbs up and thank you. We have Ham Wamson, heck of a name, thank you very much. Stranger Danger, greatly appreciated. We have Joshua Steger, thumbs up and thank you. Then we have Twins TNT, greatly appreciated. And last but not least, Katie Marshall, thumbs up and thank you. Each and every one of you. You get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people, and it is appreciated to no end. If you could check out my various things down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron, like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. If you would like to help support me, but you don't want to send money to one of those, I have a PayPal link down below. You could use that. That would be very cool. If you wanted to support me but didn't want to send money, I have an Amazon wish list link down below with things like hamster food, cat food, hamster toys, silly things, not silly things. If you could check it out, that would be very cool. Do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled, and if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence, a definite thumbs up, and of course, if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that bell. That would be very cool, greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, especially with that bloody thing sounding like it's about to take off. But if you are down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. Definitely a good thing. Well, I have this video. I'm not sure if I have a different video to edit and render. I might not. Hopefully I'm going to get something else recorded today if this doesn't give me a stroke. So definitely a thumbs up. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend. And yes, I changed my whiteboard again, just like I said I was going to. Definitely a thumbs up. Celebrate the small victories. Each victory is a victory. Take the win. It's a good thing.